Mr. Chairpersons, honorable members of the formal medical faculty forum Kashmir, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon to everybody. It's with great pleasure that I will deliver an oration in fond memory of a highly respected and accomplished orthopedic surgeon and a great human being, Dr. Farooq Ashai. The oration, as per popular demand and against my wish, will focus on fatty liver disease and emerging pandemic. Fatty liver disease is the most prevalent liver disease in human history, with prevalence estimates indicating that it affects almost 2 billion people globally. Fatty liver disease has become the leading cause of chronic liver disease and the number one indication for liver transplantation worldwide. Alongside progressive liver damage, fatty liver disease is becoming an established risk factor for other leading causes of death and disability in the 21st century, namely cardiovascular disease and cancer. Despite these staggering numbers, the fatty liver disease burden is expected to grow in the coming decades, compromising individual health, burdening health care systems, and causing substantial economic and well-being losses. The oration will pay an ode to Dr. Farooq Ashai, a tribute to my family, and depict my journey to explore the unknown, worship for Allah taught man what he did not know. We'll go over my first encounter with the phenomena of binge eating and fatty liver in Kashmir way back in 2005. We'll search for a sense behind the ghost erupting from our dear and long cherished non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, the MASLD, to metabolic associated fatty liver disease, the MASLD, to metabolic associated steatotic liver disease, the MASLD, generated through unprecedented Delphi consensus way. Next, you will see striking percentage of fatty liver disease in the communities of the world, India, including our beloved Kashmir. The disturbing progression from the benign-looking fatty liver to steatohepatitis, the NASH, to cirrhosis, and finally to liver cancer will be traced. Finally, I'll pick up 4 questions, the answers many of you are eagerly waiting to hear, and for which your academic chairman and my dear friend, Professor Ghulam Jilani, has worked hard to convince me to be here on this podium. Namely, should I test? How do I test? What should I do to my fatty liver? And as my answers will be disappointing, then you will ask me what will be available in the near future. Dr. Farooq Ashai, as I knew him, was a great human being, a loving friend, and a man embroidered with empathy. He was born in the downtown Fateh Kadil, attended a local government school, possibly of Jabri origin like the one I attended, passed his FSc with honors, completed his MBBS from the then reputed medical college, Amritsar, Punjab, and did his house job from the famous Safdarjung Hospital, New Delhi. Dr. Ashai completed MS in orthopedics under the able guidance of Professor B. Mukhopadhyay, a legend of Indian orthopedics from the then Prince of Wales Medical College, Patna. With his love for his roots, Dr. Ashai joined Medical College, Srinagar as an assistant professor in 1963. His hard work, dedication, and passion for bones transformed a branch into a whole tree, the Department of Orthopedics, and finally into a 250-bedded Institution of Bone and Joint Hospital, Barzila. Dr. Ashai became a household name in Kashmir with his caregiving approach to those in pain. He crossed many firsts on bones and joints in Kashmir, including arthroscopy of bones, hip and knee replacements, anterolateral decompressions of TB spine, cervical spine surgery, and bone and joint oncosurgery. Dr. Ashai was an able administrator, a caring physician, a man full of wisdom. His abilities to play harmonium, tabla, and violin put him out of the crowd. Hard work, honesty, dedication, morality, and ethics were in his roots. God bless his soul. Amen. It's time to pay tribute and homage to my parents and family who educated me, taught me dedication, patience, and empathy, and stood behind me through thick and thin. For without that, I could not have conceived, worked, and walked on a thorny path of patient care, teaching, and research in medicine and biology. I am overwhelmed by my father, the voice for his wish. Son, I wish you serve those in pain with sincerity, hard work, and dedication, and use ethics, morality, and empathy at your best. I wish you serve your brethren as they deserve your help more than others. Lastly, I wish you teach others what you know and explore the unknown in medicine and biology to establish Sadaqah Jariyah, that is continuing charity for you and the family. Alhamdulillah, I have stood firm in completing with the wish and have always remembered that the promise was never to be broken. I believe that nature has left major hidden and untold stories in human and human disease, and to uncover these, one needs passion, hard work, perseverance, belief in oneself, and honesty of purpose. One needs courage to stand on one's feet to fight the skeptics and listen to the voice. It asks for spending days out of family contact to feel the pain and anguish of the suffering. It takes nights to spend time with pen and paper to write what is true and to uncover. While this journey is treacherous, challenging, and full of failures and some successes, the end is pleasing and rewarding, as uncovering nature's hidden stories does not come without a price to be paid. Way back in 2005, when I joined this society after a pleasant break of 10 years, I got the first-hand information of jigar of Kashmiri population. I found fatty liver disease evolving into a significant public health problem. A lot of water had flown down the Jhelum and on our customs to serve the incumbents. On one occasion, I had to stay awake overnight from late evening Isha prayer, that's at 8 p.m., to early morning Fajr prayer for the Waza to complete his 31st serving, namely the Goshtaba. In an innovative study, I collected data from 10 social functions, namely marriage parties in Kashmir, and found amazing results. 16 to 35 dishes were served in one invited meal. Each meal served for 4 persons, weighing 11.5 kilograms, with 2 to 5 kilograms of mutton, 39,067 kilocalories. So each guest consumed around 10,000 calories in one invited meal. The worst scenario was that over 70% of these calories originated from animal fat, a forerunner of metabolic syndrome, fatty liver, and coronary artery disease. Withstanding threats from the Waza community, I announced that we must move to the roads and gyms and abandon luxury cars, go back to delicious haq, that's the cabbage and the rice, and limit the calorie content of cuisines in Wazwan, and shut off pork bellies and maintain a body mass index of less than 23.